Evening everyone, hopefully everyone's alright. Let's flick that over now, there we go. Welcome back everyone to another Train Some World 2 live stream. We're on the rapid transit route, which for some reason we haven't been on since May. So we had the video a few days ago, but before that, I think the last time we were on it was back in May, when obviously the update came out for it. So I don't know how that amount of time had accumulated, but obviously there's so many routes now on TSW. I suppose those kind of gaps will happen at times. Anyway, let's see what we've got in the chat. We've got Amela, Josh, Magnum, Laserjet, Devon, South Main, Sam, Magnum, South Main, Rolfam, Ruzi, Vincent. Nice ACS64 South Main. Hopefully everyone's all, and Daniel. But yeah, we're back on it. Maybe it's even a good time to be back on it, as obviously this is the next gen version, so it's a good time to be back on it. Anyway, let's get this all sorted. Hopefully the wires aren't all tangled. See, Mr. Rico. Let's get the doors sorted. Contrast. Can we change it to the other one? What about this one? Oh, see, that one changes both of them. Let's get the... hang on a second. I swear that's supposed to be the passenger lights there. That's automatically on now, maybe. But yeah, you used to be able to toggle that. Cabin lights, we don't need them on. And we don't really need that on. Well, we'll set it to marker. You saw 313 today, awesome. We've got one until 2015 on there. CIFA and PZB. But yeah, this is the 3-car unit Talent 2. Which we'll see if you've watched the preview stream for Riesa to Dresden. We are actually getting the DB version on there. Obviously, Rapid Transit has had its upgrade, so it is TSW2 standards. I believe it is the working level crossings and PIS. As this route originally was quite old and there wasn't really, it didn't have all the fancy features. But now, yeah, it's got PIS, working level crossings, I believe. The only thing it is missing, but that's the train itself, is PIS. But the DLC for this has that, obviously the 182. Right, the South Sud next. Parking brake, or the handbrake, we need to get that off. You have to do this in here as well. And we're ready to go. The 3-on-3s go to Portsmouth Harbour. Very, very rarely. I think it's more Portsmouth and Southsea. But the Harbour, yeah, I think they do go there very rarely. Good to Davidoff. What about the Great Western route? What's that, mate? How you doing, Laserjet? Well, how's everyone doing? Let's get going. Well, this route is massive, and I don't know at Hudless, so there we go. But yeah, it's about an hour and 10 minutes down to Leipzig Konowitz, and if we were going all the way to Mackelberg Gaschwitz, it would be about an hour and a half. To Heritage Railway, put their lights on. The passenger lights only really come on, obviously, when it's dark, or going into a tunnel. So to save, power. Yeah, it did admit there was a train very well. Well, it wasn't often, but awesome, Mr. Quicko. Yeah, it's fairly rare that they do go there, though. Let's get going. 3.6 kilometres to Dessau South. Let's go. Yeah, we've got a 6-car unit, which is, well, before obviously on the 2017 timetable, it was almost like a rarity to get a 6-car one, but now they're fairly... Hello. That's LZB, isn't it? I don't know why the LZB symbol has come up there. There is actually LZB on this route, but I didn't think it was in this bit. I thought, well, no, it's between Bitterfeld and Leipzig Messi, I believe. We're not, Ruzi. There's I think it is a bug with this one where it does say, we're in PZB mode. But no, we're not. We are obviously a passenger train. It should be on there somewhere, Davidoff. It's quite an old one. Fair enough, Permian. Yeah, there isn't actually a way to change to PZB, so 1.9 kilometres. Hello, Duckington. I don't know whether to get bus M21 or the season ticket. What do you think? Or what game do you prefer more, Duckington? Do you prefer Train Sim World 2 or Bus Simulator? I mean, obviously Bus Simulator 21 is a whole new game, but then free Rush Hour for £35, that is a banging price. And if you're playing on console, it's cheaper than Bus Sim 21, and free new routes, almost like a full new game. It really depends what you prefer, trains or buses, I guess. Oh, I see, Rosie. Yeah, I don't know. I think it is. I think it's a bug. So it might be a good idea to turn PZB off, but I'll keep it on for now. More into trains, we'll get the season ticket then, Duckington. I mean, 3 new routes. Can't go wrong there. It's pretty much a whole new sort of game. Oh, here's Pivers. How you doing, Pivers? Welcome back. Is it in a playlist? Yeah, it'll be in the Train Sim World playlist. No, not yet, Isaac. You'll just see Boston Sprinter. Here we are. This is the South. But lovely trains, these talents, especially in Mitteldeutschland livery. Oh. They do look good. I swear, like, every time you zoom in the picture, even if it was just, I don't know, like that, it looks good. Like, extra detail. Hello, Daniel, how are you? Mr. Fish and Chips. Good to see you, Pivers. That's true, Daniel. Have you had your fish and chips today? Then what's the season ticket where you get all 3 routes of £35 when they release? Let's get going. Hello, Transport 7, how are you? Are there fixes on Tuesday? I don't know, Isaac. No, I'd imagine so. Let's go. But yeah, it's been a while since we've been on this route, and this route is fantastic, especially since the upgrade. It's a lovely route. No, I don't know this route without the HUD. I mean, if you want to get a bit of training in for the free car talent too, then come on to this route, I guess. Hello, Cole, how are you? But yeah, this is the oldest German route in the game, this one. Do you even have to ask? Hello, Transport 7. Hello, Joe, how are you as well? Ooh, it's going to make us slow. In a minute, the brakes will come on. Yeah, keep it below 105. You're going to stream the new route at midnight on Thursday? Yeah, I guess so. Awesome, LaserJet. Good to see you, Cole. I'm good. I mean, maybe realistically on this route in real life, maybe they are in the different PZB mode. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it's brilliant, Alexander, isn't it? Can you go all the way to Dessau on Talent 2 on PlayStation 4? If you're doing a Mackelberg-Gaschwitz service to Dessau, then on the 2020 timetable, no. If you do the 2017 timetable, you can. But obviously, do the newer one. Yeah, how you doing, Joe, mate? Hopefully you're all well. I haven't, no, Permin. Awesome, Cole. Yes, there we go. But yeah, this route I think is one of the best in terms of variety, in terms of the landscape. Well, not the landscape, but just the feel of it. You start off in Dessau, and I mean, look at this section. You're straight out into the countryside. It's a fairly slow, 120 kilometres an hour. Yeah, sort of countryside, fairly slow, sort of like a normal sort of German route, I guess. And then you sort of get to Bitterfeld, and that's where it sort of goes up to 160 kilometres an hour. It's fairly sort of fast, it opens up into the fields. it's sort of the high speed section of the route, I suppose. And it's got LZB. And then obviously you get to Leipzig, you get a very urban feel to it. Obviously you go through the city tunnels, which are almost like the underground. And then, yeah, it's very urban-fied, urbanish, all the way to Mackelberg. It's a very good variety on this route. Was going to do work, but only been awake 3 hours. Blimey, Joe. I'm guessing you had a late night last night. What's the rush hour passenger system on the Bakerloo? Well, that'll be the rush hour passengers. Yes, yeah, Cole, thanks for coming in, mate. Take care, mate. Enjoy the night shift. How far down on the playlist is it? Very far down, Davidoff. That video probably would have been... What would have been last year? Probably April time last year. So it's probably been over 1,000 things since then, so... Can you show us LZB on this route? I can do. That's past Bitterfeld. I'm still not completely sure how it does work on that section. But yeah, we'll be going through it. Guten Tag, Keiko. Right, this is Mark platform, Marke. Oh, lovely, Joe. Here we are. Benat was a word. And obviously, this was actually the stop where you had passengers crossing the line. Obviously, but that's now not there now. But yeah, they used to cross the line, even when trains were coming, which was interesting. I'm pretty much bang on time. Here we are. It's a lovely train though, this Talent. I mean, this is the Talent. Well, this is the Talent 2, but it comes under 1442. I think that's just the way Mitteldeutschland do it. And this is a Deutsche Bahn train. This is, I think, sort of more of a sub company. So yeah, it's S-Bahn, well, Mitteldeutschland. Fair enough, Pep. It's got a basic, but it's a nice livery. I like the doors. Let's get the doors shut. And obviously this route is, well, one of the oldest in the game. This was the first ever German route out. And this was actually in the base bundle for TSW when it first released on console. So it's an old route. Morning, Richie, how are you? Right, it's Ragun next. Lagoon. Let's go. And this Talent, I believe, actually has the old sounds. So obviously you've got the new Talent in the game, obviously on the Schnellfahrstrecke, and obviously will be on the Reise to Dresden. Oh, a bit of Sifa, there we go. Yeah, but how is everyone doing? We've got 30 people in. Can we try and get up to 30 likes? Come with a bit of a like spike. Oh, that's going up. Yeah, but obviously next Thursday, September the 9th, you'll be able to drive the new Talent, obviously the 3-car one. Well, yeah, the cut down one, 3-car. Is this route older than Amela? Don't know about that. Maybe. Yeah, it's a fairly long journey down to Leipzig Konowitz. It's a lovely journey though. I see you, Richie. Fair enough. There we go. Hello, Russian Dog. Just over a kilometre. I was driving a DB Red Talent 2 and there were 2 pantograph cars. Oh. You was you getting the bus? Awesome, Heiko. Right here, this is Ragun, and I think after this it's Jebnitz. But yeah, we're going not all the way along the route. We're going to Leipzig Konowitz, which is about 10 minutes north of the actual very southerly point, which is Mackelberg-Gaschwitz. How you doing, Shayna? You never know. You've never driven this route? Blimey, Joe. How come? I'm guessing not a fan of it? I don't know. Well, it's just too long of a route in terms of times. It does take quite a while to do. Got a Dosto there. Here we are, Raggin. Hello, Munchies. Obviously, if you do get this route, well, you can get that. A very beautiful locomotive, the 182. And obviously that then layers onto pretty much every other German route. Is it stopping? Yeah, it should be. What buses do they have in Brighton? Taro G's and I don't know anymore, but I know what they look like, but I don't know what brand they are. Any predictions for the release out of the Brighton main line? No clue, Richie. Yeah, no clue, mate. Fair enough, show. Right, it's Jebnitz next. Or Jesnitz, I think that'll be, wouldn't it? Jesnitz? I think the sort of funny B is an S. So yeah, Jesnitz I think it would be. Anyway, let's get going. Off we go. And can we try and get up to 20 likes? Maybe Davidoff at some point. I find it hard to learn the route unlike TS1. So in Train Some World 2, I tend to stick anything I know from TS1 like Hamburg to Lübeck. Fair enough. I don't have the 182. Does it add services to the route it's on? On this one, as DLC, it does add services on this timetable. On the old one, I think it just substitutes for the Talent 2. Anyway, it's come down to 70 quick. And for other routes, it's just a substitution. Yeah, bring that down. Esh, yeah. You appears this double-decker train on rapid transit route. Mine doesn't show up. You need to own the DBBL 182. What have I done? I've upset the train. I don't know what I've done there. I don't think I did do anything wrong there, but it seems to have disagreed with us. Oh yes, I think I know why. Because it's in PZB mode U. For some reason. So it wants us to come down to that speed limit. Which is much lower. Which is obviously 55. So now we've got to wait for the brakes to release. And then we'll be off again. Yeah, I don't know if it is like this in Leipzig, but yeah, the PZB mode is in the slowest one. Yeah, that's true, Ruzi, that's why that happened. Well, off we go. Let's get that back up. Probably going to arrive there slightly late, but that's all good. Let's get that up. Let's just whack it up to 70. Got to slow down quickly. Yeah, coming into Jesnitz. And after this is then, I think it's Greppin, then it's... I do know this route fairly well in terms of the stations. Yeah, it's Jesnitz, Greppin, then Bitterfeld, and it's like Petersroda. Yeah. Right, here we are, Jesnitz. But yeah, I still can't believe it's been 3 months since we last did a stream on this route. I just don't know where that time's gone. But we're back on it. And I think we may actually turn PZB off. So I think it might make us late. Right, let's get the doors open. Cool. For that. Hello again, King Carrot. How are you, mate? You still can't use the 182 on PS4. I'm sure it'll get sorted, mate. Lovely. When are you doing Bus Sim 18 video stream? Probably won't do one, Davidoff. I'll just do it on Bus Sim 21. There's not really much point going back to that one now. Oh, CPEP. Yeah, Munchies. There's a fair few on the game now. Right, let's go. Yeah, when the speed does go above 120... or 105, actually it is. I'm going to turn PZB off. I do obviously know how to use PZB, but just on here for some reason it's in PZB mode, the one for heavy freight trains. So you can't go at the right speed. Especially on the LZB section, we wouldn't be able to go up to 100 miles an hour. So let's get going. We'll keep it off for now. There we go. Although we'll probably still end up acknowledging warning boards and all. Oh no, it's Wolfen next. Okay, my apologies. So Wolfen then Greppin, I believe. Yeah, just wait for Buster and 20 on Davidoff. Let's go, let's get that up. We've got a 140 coming up. Lovely. And yeah, if you own Russilk Nord, you actually get the 143 layered onto this route. Yeah, for it obviously in the new timetable. Here we are. Cool. Yeah, coming into Wolven, arriving probably about a minute late, but that's all good. Is that another train there? Talk about the 143, there it is, I think. Hello Brian, how are you, mate? Here we are. Yeah, it's lovely, Pep. Cool, here we are. There's the DOS state. And here we are. If Dovetail Games made another GWR route, which would you like to see? GWR routes? I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know. It's not really my area. So yeah, I'm not too sure. Obviously, Rivet Games are doing the West Cornwall local between Penzance and St Austell and St Ives. But I think that's going to be set in BR days. But that's sort of a Great Western route, I guess. Let's get the doors shut. Love the little sort of thing goes in, I believe. And it goes. Right, let's go. Which obviously there is a slight difference with this this talent. Obviously at stations it only has one ramp. You can see it on here actually. You can see the TF 38 centimeters Obviously on the DB ones, obviously the red ones, you get the higher level platform ramp and the lower level platform ramp. It's a slight difference with this one. Hello DMLapper, how are you, mate? Be grepping next. 2 kilometers. I was doing that at 12:44. Oh, lovely, Heiko. Bit of Sifa. But yeah, I've turned PZB off for now, because of the PZB mode U limit on here, which I'm sure will be sorted in a future patch. .120, we've got a kilometre to Greppin, so we don't want to go too quick. And after Greppin, it's then Bitterfeld. And then from there, it's fairly quick down to Leipzig. You've been doing a bitrate check on my new flat. Awesome, DMLapper. We've got 32 people in. Can we try and shoot up to 25 likes? Fair enough, Richie. That's coming down. Cool. There you go. Here we are. Oh god, we really do need to put on the brakes. Come on, train. Is it saying we're late? We're sort of arriving on time. Here we are. You've got BT501 at 16 megabytes a second. Oh, I see, yeah. DMLapper. Awesome, Russian Dog. Look at that, awesome. Yeah, Bitterfeld next. And we are stopping at Petersroda and then Dulwich. Let's get the doors shut. I think if you close the doors, obviously if you close the doors before the ring goes round on this route, it tells you to open the doors back up because it's one of the really old routes in the game. You have to open them back up. Off we go, Bitterfeld next. Lovely. And we're off. So we can get back up to 120, I believe. Hello Josh and hello Speedbird, how are you both? Oh, that's brilliant then, DMLapper. Yeah, but who's looking forward to the new German route? Obviously that being the Riesa to Dresden. Yeah, the Bahnstrecke Riesa to Dresden. I can say I'm really looking forward to it. You always need to wait for the circle. Yeah, you do. But on this one, if you shut the doors before it goes round, say if it was halfway through and you shut the doors, it will then say unlock the doors again. Because that's what it did on, well, it does on the older ones, I believe. Hello Josh, I'm good, how are you? It might have been changed though. I'll have to try it. $400 meters to a red light, so we're waiting for something. Have you tried playing without motion blur? Not on console, no. Awesome, DMLapper. Makes more realistic. Here we are. So we're waiting for something. Yeah, I think it may be just this route, Joe, where you have to... Oh, I see. Now we wait. Yeah, possibly at some point Speedbird, mate. I don't really mind the motion blur on here. I think it's there to sort of keep the FPS good, isn't it? I don't know. Why do people say Riesa to Dresden and Navica? Well, Navica is like the official one for it, the Navica Riesa Dresden. Yeah, that's the... I just call it Riesa Dresden. Or Bahnstrecke Riesa Dresden. Let's quickly request to go past. No, we can't. Let's see, what are we waiting for? Oh, this train here, it's just leaving now. Come on, you better get going. I want to get going. And go. We going? Any second now it'll change. There we go. Let's go 60 into here. Ah, sure is 3 on 3. Looking forward to it, mate. I think it's gone green now. We got 60. 800 metres to Bitterfeld. There we go. Yeah, it's a lovely route to get screenshots on this one. It's almost like a different shade of green, the sort of the vegetation, more brighter. Hello E60, how are you? But obviously this is a completely different part of Germany. Well, this route is fairly close to Riesa to Dresden. I mean, I think Leipzig is quite close to Dresden, isn't it? Or like the next big city down. Probably not Davidoff, no. Here we are. Leipzig Konowitz. So I think we were probably waiting for a HAL service, which would have been the 143 at the front. Here we are. This is Bitterfeld. Let's get the doors open. 3 minutes late. Ah. Yeah, but Joe, I think it might have been changed. If you close, say if I close the doors now, yeah, it does that. It says unlock the doors. But I'm pretty certain on. No, yeah, it would say it there. But if we do it, let's say that if you're on the Bakerloo and you close the doors as it's just about to finish. Well, it might be different on this route. No, wait, let's wait. Say if I start closing the doors now, because I know it says it does that. I suppose maybe because the activation maybe is different on this one, or slightly earlier. Oh, hello, sorry. I'll get the doors open for you. On you get that. Oh, there we go. Now I can lock the doors. Hello, Draw, how are you? You going on the LGV? Awesome. Right, Peters Road next. Let's go. 6.2 kilometres. We can get up to 100 miles an hour in a second. But let's go. Getting that up. We've got a 100 on there, but then it goes up to 160 in a second. Leipzig is fairly close to Dresden. Another service there. What's that? That is a 18. No, that's not. No, that is a 182. Let's get that up to 160. I forgot we're due in there now, but that's not happening. But yeah, this is a sort of high speed part of the route. Well, 160, but obviously that is fairly quick. Awesome, Joe. When I move, Joe, I'm selling my car and getting a scooter. Fair enough. Yeah, it's fairly quick. So I think I was actually looking at Google Maps earlier. If we continue straight on, it will take us to Hal. Or Hal, however you pronounce it. Love the sound of this app. when it starts picking up speed. I'm getting myself a PS4 steering wheel and pedals for my PlayStation 4 this week. Awesome, Davido. Yeah, this thing really does pick up speed. Obviously the top speed being 100 miles an hour. 3.5 kilometres to Petersroda. But we are here. So it only looks like we've done a tiny bit of the route. I mean, that's taken us 37 minutes. But obviously now at 100 miles an hour, we shoot down to Leipzig. Yes, there we go. Yeah, it would have been, wouldn't it, the Malappa? Or St Vincent? Maybe. Start slowing down fairly quickly. There you go, the brakes on this are pretty decent. Right, speed is coming down. Lovely. Here we are. Yeah, Petersroda, or Petersroda, however you pronounce it. There's the bridge. Yeah, it's a lovely route, this one. I reckon this is probably my favourite part of it. Yeah, see you in a second, Joe, mate. And then from here to Delitzsch, I think it's about 7 kilometres. So you get a fairly big gap. Here we are. But yeah, this is the oldest German route in the game, this one. Yeah, Sifa. Here we are. 1 minute delayed. And the next one's at 13:22, so it's every half an hour from here. What about on the other side? Yeah, every half an hour as well. Yeah, sure I do, Malappa. And I think the 143 as well. I'll see Davidoff. Let's get the door shut. Yeah, Delitzsch next, almost 7 kilometres. Let's go full throttle, let's get going. I'm being eco-friendly, I've turned my engine off on Heritage Railway, awesome. Yeah, after this station, the next one's all the way like down here. And it's Rackwitz, which is somewhere along here. No, that's Rackwitz there. Where's Chateau? Chateau is there, must be that on there. But yeah, it's fairly quick down to Leipzig now. We've got about half an hour until we get to Leipzig. Konowitz. Let's go. And this is actually where the LZB would start, but in this train, obviously there is no LZB, as the top speed's 160. I don't think this one is programmed to have LZB. Can do, Daniel. See if I can see Josh. I can't see. Oh, you can do it at some point, Josh, mate. Yeah, I can do it at some point. Yeah, I've got it on top chat. I don't know what the difference is, but yeah, I don't know why it skips out some of the chat there. That's weird. Very odd. Yeah, whizzing down here now. We'll start slowing down at about sort of 2 kilometres out. As we are now flying. Yeah, Sifa. Yeah, beautiful part of Germany, this. There it goes. Let's get back in. Oh, awesome. That's the iced tea, isn't it? Oh, I see, Josh. .7 kilometres. It's going down very quickly. Almost there. You can see sort of, Delitzsch coming up. More buildings are popping up now. Let's start slowing down. This is not far. There we go. Yeah, Delitzsch. The Germans love speed, they sure do. And the French, and in this country just go at 125. Lovely. Awesome 3-on-3. Well, that's not confirmed. There. Oh, I see, dear mapper. .700 meters to Delitzsch, Bahnhof. Lovely. Here we are. .300 meters. Yeah, safer, there we go. Here we are. I think it is to the end of the platform here. Good, Davidoff, yeah, good. What multiplayer games do you have? Well, Bus Sim 21, that's multiplayer. And we'll be getting that. What other games? I think that's really about it. I mean, ETS 2 and ATS. Yeah, that's about it. Awesome. So it'll be Chateau next, which makes it slightly closer. But yeah, we're heading down to Leipzig Market, which is just there. So, yeah, still a fair distance to go. Yeah, that's true, trainer. Awesome Russian dog. Oh, lovely, dear Malappa. 4.7 kilometres, let's go. Did you know the pendolinos that are on the West Coast mainland were sent over from Italy, and the old tilting train from the 80s made people sick, so technically Class 390 replaced this train? Oh. Yeah, we do have Bus Sim 18, Josh, but we probably won't play it now as well. Bus Sim 21's literally just round the corner. Let's go. That's true, Vincent. The speed is going back up to 160. Lovely 3-on-3. I love the sound of the motors, proper going for it. But yeah, definitely my favourite part of the route, this bit. So just whizzing through the countryside at 100 miles an hour. Rip busting 18. And we'll start slowing down, maybe at 1.5 this time. Lovely. The cat has arrived. We've got 33 people in. Can we try and get up to 40 likes? That would be awesome. We've got 31 at the moment. Let's bring that down. Can do, Josh. 1.5. Hello, Damar. How are you, mate? Lovely. Bring that down a bit more. Yeah, here's Chateau. I'm guessing that's how you say it. Chateau. Cool. You're doing a livery on the TGV. Awesome. If it comes over Russian Dog, then yeah. Think of ordering a Mackey's actually, but I don't know. Or have fish and chips. That sounds good. Fish and chips. Do they do fish and chips at McDonald's? I think they do, don't they? Good to tomorrow. I'm good. Obviously, it wouldn't be as good as fresh fish and chips. You just heard a meow. Can you cross-platform multiplayer farm sim? Oh, that's actually true. Yeah, farm sim we do multiplayer on, and that's not cross-platform. Fair enough, Pep. Yeah, we've got a Dosto coming in. There's that one. What about chips and fish? Be Rackwitz next. There it is. But yeah, there's 3 trains you get on this route. Obviously only one if you don't have the DLCs. Obviously you get the Talent 2, this Talent 2, as just the base when you first get the route. And then as additional DLC there's the DBBL 182, which would I say get it? Yes, because it layers onto pretty much every other route. And then there's also the DBBL 143. But to have that you must own Russil Nord. Right, 4.9 kilometers, let's go. Oh. It's not getting any quicker. Lovely, Josh. Back up to 160. It's pretty much 160 all the way to Leipzig Market. Let's get going. Yeah, I love the sort of different sort of house design. Yeah, they're all the sort of orangey roofs. Obviously, this is East Germany. So I'm guessing Riesa to Dresden would probably have sort of similar buildings to it. So it's a sort of fairly similar-ish area. But I don't know if you do get the HL signals on this route. I don't think you do. Maybe tomorrow, I'll have to wait and see. Not yet. But yeah, can we try and get up to 35 likes? That would be awesome. Rush Hour season ticket on Xbox is now £20. I don't know why that would be. Don't know. What's my favourite Loco in this game? Well, Train 377. Loco. It's a tough one. Yeah, that's a really tough one. Oh, and TS. I suppose just do the 377. Let's watch this going by again. Don't want to go too far. There it goes. Right, we really do need to put the brakes on. Oh, see them are. My favourite Loco in TS. I haven't really driven many Locos on TS. I mean, Train, yeah, would be the 377, Josh. Oh, I see King Carrot. Yeah, no need for caps, mate, Josh. But yeah, 377 will do, mate. Here we are. Bring that down. Oh, see the bar. Will you do Bus Sim 21 multiplayer the second day it comes out? I don't know that enough, mate, yet. Yeah, I don't know what I'll be doing. Yeah, but I don't know. Do 12, Josh. Yeah, do a big train. Here we are. Yeah, this Rackwitz Leipzig. So yeah, we're in Leipzig now. You're excited for the BML when it comes out? Awesome. Seems to slow down a bit too quick there. But here we are. And it's Leipzig Messier next. But yeah, lovely route this one. Will BS21 be cross-platform? No. Same 377 emergency brake for ain't great. Oh. Yeah, I mean the 377 emergency brake's okay, but yeah, it's not very, very good. And here we're actually, in fact, on the second day Bus Sim comes out, I'll be at college. So luckily it is coming out on the Tuesday. So there'll probably be a stream, and it'll probably just be me doing campaign stuff or whatever we do. Probably won't be multiplayer on that day. Probably would do multiplayer at the weekend perhaps as well. That's when the most people would be on Bus Sim 21. How much is Tourist Bus on PC? I think it's not much. 20, 30 quid or so, something like that. It's not a lot. Right, 4.8 kilometres to Leipzig Messe. Back up to 160. The speed doesn't go down until Leipzig Messe. Yeah, we've got a fair few stations left to go. Leipzig Messe, Leipzig Nord, Leipzig Hauptbahnhof, Market, Wilhelmsluener Platz, Bayerischer, MDR, and then Konnewitz at 33. So we've still got around 20 minutes. Fair enough, Damar. Oh, see the Malapa. Dunno. Might be a sell-on. Do you want to play multiplayer on Bus Sim 22 on the weekend? That's if we did do multiplayer on it. I suppose it probably would be at the weekend, Josh. But also we have got Riesa to Dresden as well, which I will prioritise over Bus Sim. So probably on the Saturday there would be a Riesa to Dresden stream and Bus Sim 21. As obviously Riesa to Dresden would come out on the Thursday. Alright, 3 on 3. Well, that's if it does come out when you think it's going to come out. But yeah, Leipzig Messe we're coming up to. Let's get that down. Cool. So another talent 2 there. I think that's the service we did a couple of days ago on a video. I think it's the S6, I think that one, which terminates here in the turn back siding. That's true, Pivers. Alright, Davido. Yeah, hello, British Transfer. I'm good. How are you, mate? Here we are. Didn't take us long to get here. And I'll turn on PZB again once we get to Leipzig Nord, because then the top speed is, well, 120, so. It has not been announced yet, King Carrot, mate. Here we are. So what's the service frequency from here? Well, there's one in 4 minutes behind us to Gaitine. That's the one in the turn back siding. And it seems there's one in 5 minutes. That will be another S6 service that terminates here. So it's fairly frequent. So us running late probably isn't great. Let's get the door shut. And Leipzig Nord next. Yeah, we're right down here now. Let's go. Lovely. That's my mistake. Well, yeah, we've got 30 people and we've got 35 likes. So thanks all for coming in this evening. Can we try and get up to 40 likes? That would be awesome. But yeah, we are on the rapid transit, which I feel is a route not as many people know about, as it is it's the oldest German route in the game. But yeah, it does run into, from Mackelberg to Dessau. It's brilliant. There we go. When were German EMUs built? When were these built? I think these are fairly modern. I think 2011 or so. So quite modern. Fairly recent, these ones. I think they stopped production in 2020, so. Right, almost at Leipzig Nord. Oh, I see, 3 and 3. Yeah, we sort of swing off the sort of main running line now, or the main sort of line, and then we head down here. Oh, I see, 3 and 3, fair enough. And Leipzig Nord's just off here. Got a 90 there. And yeah, I'll turn on PZB once we stop at Leipzig Nord, as then the top speed is 120, so it doesn't really affect us for the rest of the journey. Here we are, so sort of the start of the Leipzig core section, which goes through the Leipzig city tunnels. Hey, welcome back, Joe, mate. Which, when this route is set in 2017, the tunnels would have only been 4 years old, as the Leipzig city tunnel opened in 2013. So it's fairly modern. So I suppose at that time they revamped the whole line pretty much. Here we are. Right, I'm going to turn PZB back on. So it should now be alright to do so. But yeah, Leipzig Nord. I don't know who's bad. But yeah, it's fairly frequent for a minute. 4 minutes to the next train. And only 9 minutes to that one. But yeah, this is almost like the core section here. So the next station is underground. So yeah, a lot of variety on this route in terms of, urban, countryside, underground. Right, here we are, Leipzig Autobahn off next. And TF, I believe, means low level. Let's go. Hey Whitney, how are you? Hopefully you and Robert are alright. I'm guessing it's almost back to college soon. Oh, of course I did that. One of my 45s that blooming tripped it. I was not paying attention there. I thought PZB was already on. Yes, there we go. Yeah. Embarrassing moment. Yeah, see you 3 on 3. Thanks for coming in, mate. Alright, 3 on 3. Only for caps, mate. I know it's exciting. It was going to happen, wasn't it, that? Alright, come on. Release the brakes. Come on, train. There we go. And once it gets to about 2.1, you can then start going. There we go. Alright, this time we're blooming. Well, we've got a magnet at the moment, so we can't. The top speed is 45. And one thing I always forget, this thing actually does have cruise control. Instead of having an AFB, it has a temper map, which just pretty much keeps it at the right speed. I still got the magnet, but yeah, if we press Control R, or you can even press the button, which is here, it does keep you at the at a certain speed. There we go. I'm not going to do it yet, as we have got PZB. There you go. Hey Neil, welcome back, mate. How you doing? Hopefully the magnet will go away, which it has. Acknowledge that, and the magnet's back. Although it is flashing at the moment, so we should. Well, it's flashing on there, so we should be able to go a bit faster. Lovely. Yeah, good to see you, Whitney. See, fair enough. How do I turn on coach lights? What train you in, Russian Dog? I'm guessing you're in this one, as you said you were getting it. They should automatically be on. Before you used to press this button here, and that's the now I've missed this. As soon as I turn it on, it goes all wrong. Yeah, come on, come to a stop. Yeah, I've missed the signal now. Unbelievable. Oh, we wait again. Good to hear, Neil. This usually doesn't happen. Although, it does give us an opportunity to get a screenshot. Not really. Yeah. Come on, here we go again. There was a red light. Come on, train. Get going. Go, 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 go. And I'll be stuck again at blooming 45. Well, let's continue. Evening, Beckett. He's doing an Amela. Yeah, he is. That's my chair, by the way, you just heard there. And now we've got a magnet as well. Yeah, sure, I'm Davidoff. Oh, I've done it again. In a minute, I'm just going to turn it off. I keep them in. And that's a steep gradient. That's a -1 in 25 down here. We'll wait again. Yeah, it usually doesn't happen, but yeah. Yeah, the PZB mode's in PZB mode U, isn't it? Right, come on, train. Stop mucking around and get going. Dilly-dallying. There we go. Come on. Oh, I see Russian Dog. Awesome, Heiko. See you, Miller. Alright, we'll turn it off then. There you go. Anyway, there's the Dosto over there. I'm surprised the Dostos can get in these tunnels. But they can. Here we are. There it goes. Love the blue lights at the top. Yeah, Leipzig called Bahn. So we're now in the Leipzig city tunnels, which were built back in 2013. Well, that's when they opened. So they're very much new. Hello, Graham. How are you? Here we are. It's very busy, isn't it? Very. I mean, look at this. That's how busy it is. People are like getting packed onto the stairs. Very busy. See now. This is your favourite part of the route? Awesome, Joe. So have you done this route then, but just not a full line run then? I'm guessing. I love the POS on here though. Love it. Good to hear, Graham. Yeah, I'm guessing you've been keeping it off then as well, Neil. And let's go Leipzig Market next. I still remember before TSW2 release, sort of almost training for the Underground, doing this. Obviously this was before obviously the new timetable, so you sort of spawned out Leipzig Konowitz and just went up to Leipzig Messi, and then backed out and went in again. You just walk around the tunnels. Oh, Joe. Fair enough though, sound fun. Oh, this is my favourite station out of all of them. The sort of wooden design. They've all got different designs to them, which is quite cool. I think the next one's the sort of horrible one, which is just lights all over the place. Yeah, 2013 these tunnels were built, Amela. So I don't know, I guess the trains just terminated at Hauptbahnhof previously. Awesome, Josh. Alright, Mr. Cube. Yeah, I think it's Wilhelm Leuschner Platz next, yeah, 24. So we're not going to get there on time. Bayerische, then MDR. I think Bayerische is the Kaplunk station. And MDR, and then Konowitz. Yeah, this is not even the whole route. The route does go down to Mackelberg. It's a really long route. Yeah, it goes down to here, but we're just going to here, Konowitz. Off we go. 500 odd meters. But yeah, this is my least favourite station out of the tunnel ones. I don't know who designed this station in real life, but it's a bland station. It's just lights all over. Yeah, that is British Train Spotter. Yeah, this is my least favourite out of the underground ones. And here we are. Nearby. Look at that, brilliant. So I'm guessing the lights are behind these little marble bits or little tiles. This station is bright, yeah. I don't know how whoever the architectural designer of the station in real life managed to win the... Oh, I suppose probably didn't win the contest. I suppose it was probably the same designer for all of them. But it's just, yeah, it's just lights on the walls everywhere. Alright, Davidoff. Right, off we go. Leipzig or Bayerische next. Which is, yeah, the Kaplunk station, as I like to call it. Yeah, the tunnels look much better on the next-gen version. Much better. In real life, did the two talents sound different? The two talents, what, the talent 1 and the talent 2? Talent 1's really old, I think. Yeah, Joe. Exactly that. Yeah, this one's alright. Yeah, the Kaplunk station. You know, let's go and get a collectible. There's one just there. I don't think I've got any on here, so let's do it. There you go. I haven't even been out the train on here. There we go. But it's a very big route to sail down to Mackelberg, Auschwitz. Yeah, Daniel. Yeah, I do love the PIS. But yeah, very frequent through this bit. Very frequent. Oh, this one, yeah, the one on Cologne sounds different. Well, this is the oldest German train in the game. But the sounds on the Cologne one are improved. I don't think they did put the sounds of the other one on this one. But yeah, the one on the Cologne one sounds better. Do you think there'll be a patch note update next week? I'm not too sure. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it, Mela, the wooden one? Right, MDR next, which I've been told is a radio station around here, which I'm guessing it is Middleweight Radio. Off we go. Well, the sounds on this one are still lovely. Do you draw the blind down on German trains? Well, if there's sun, then yeah, I suppose so. You're watching them. 700 metres. But yeah, it's a lovely route, this one, really nice. And a lot of variety in terms of urban, countryside, sort of almost like high speed. Hello, Pohus. Yeah, there's a lot going on next week. A lot. Obviously, we've got Bus Sim 21 on Tuesday. And then Thursday, obviously, we've got Reeds to Dresden. There's a lot going on. Germany's many radio thingies. Oh, the blinds behind the seat. I don't usually pop them down, no. Well, I think in real life I'd pop them down. I don't really want anyone staring at the door, just watching me drive trains. Know what I get up to in here. But you can pop that down. Another service here coming in. Where's this one going? Is that going the full length up to the south? I reckon it is. I reckon this is an S2. Oh, no, it's not. This is an S6 service. But yeah, look at the frequency there. It's really frequent. And there's one literally just behind us. Can we see it? There should be a train just behind us. Well, it's probably actually maybe a little bit more behind. Yeah, probably at the previous station. That's just behind us. Oh, that would be nice, Joe. Although I think Adam actually did say about background ice services on here between Bitterfeld in the Bitterfeld section. Obviously, you wouldn't be able to drive it, but I think it was mentioned that ice units might be added in future to, obviously, ice free to that bit. Hello, Luna Twisted, how are you? Off we go. Ice teas from Dresden can be seen on this section of track. Oh, I see. There you go. So I guess the service is on the Riesa to Dresden route. Obviously the Regional Express 50, which goes obviously from Dresden to Riesa. I guess that would come up through here then, wouldn't it? I guess. As we did get a little look at the service mode on the preview stream. Hello, Mr. Quicker, welcome back, mate. Here we are, coming into Leipzig Market onto sort of the middle platform. But we have made it. Get up and was that? Get up and afternoon, Mr. Talcott, how are you? Look at the drop. It has this new touch to the windows. The door can do. Here we are. Awesome. Yeah, fair enough, Luna. It's a brilliant route. Well, it depends if you have a console, Mr. Grove. If you've got a console, wait until it comes out in console and get it on there. But it's up to you, mate. Obviously, a next-gen console, that is. We made it Leipzig Market. I didn't even touch to it. That's the bits around the side. Oh, I see, Joe. Oh, awesome. There we go. We made it all the way from Dessau, an hour and 15 minutes. That's how long it did say it would take. But yeah, that is going to be everyone for today's Train Sim World 2 stream. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Obviously, you will find a link in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. Also, we do have the ACS64 merch still available. 20% off using the promo code SUMMER20, or see it in the chat now if you want 20% off in the merch store. It is a good game, Mr. Quicko, yes. But thanks all for coming in. Have a lovely rest of your evening, and I hopefully we'll see you in the next one. See you all, and take care. Bye, guys. See ya.